We won a game! We won a Premier League game! It feels like it's been a long time since I said that. Well, it has been. It's been a poor run of form, but finally, guys, we have managed to get 3 points. We're back into the top four. Of course, we're in fourth place. Today, I don't want to just talk about Arsenal and the win against Newcastle today, 1-0. I also want to talk about Man City and Tottenham. So if you want to stick around until the end of the video for that. First of all, let's talk about the game today and what it means for us. First of all, how was the game? It was pretty bad, to be fair. It was a very poor quality game. Newcastle looked very average. Arsenal were very average. And yeah, it's a win. A win is a win. But it would be nice to win while playing well. But sometimes you don't get that. You win while playing not very well. And that is a sign of a team bouncing back from very poor form and just grinding out a result. So I'm very, very pleased that we picked up the win. And what a goal, Mesut Ozil. I will watch that goal on repeat for a few days to come, I'm sure. And for me, it's probably going to be a contender for goal of the season, especially just Arsenal goals. We've scored quite a few nice goals this season, but that is up there. And if it isn't, goal of the month, then it's going to have to be some incredible strike to beat it. The technique. I mean, let's be honest, if it landed on his right foot, you wouldn't see the ball again. It'd be out of the stadium. But he's hit it so well with his strong left foot. He's just cultured it. He's just put it into that top right. Oh, when it went in, it's just like, yeah, I'm done. Thank you very much, Mesut. You can, if he leaves, which I'm pretty sure he will, that goal may just be the best moment I've experienced with Mesut Ozil. Yes, the hat trick, I guess, in the Champions League last year was up there, but that goal when it went in, and because it was such a relief, we really did need the win today. So well done to Mesut. I tweeted out today, if he was to sign a contract, that would be a great Christmas present. And I was thinking to myself when I tweeted that, what about Alexis? At this point, I'm so disappointed in Alexis and his performances. They've been so poor lately that I'm almost at a point where I don't really care. I see Alexis as a luxury, that's for sure. We are very lucky to have a player like him. But when he's playing the way he is right now, when he's so wasteful, part of me thinks, you know what, I would like Fekir instead. Someone else. Let's try it. Let's get Fekir in. I would absolutely love to see Fekir in this squad. Him and Lacazette combining would be a dream. And actually, that reminds me, I want to talk about Lacazette. Now, he's our record signing, and we complain every time that he's not on the team sheet. Why? Why is he not playing? He's our record signing. He's our top goal scorer. Why is he not playing? He finally gets a run in today. He starts after not starting the last game when Giroud got the nod. But do you know what's really pissing me off? And this is really starting to annoy me now. It's a trend that's happened pretty much since we signed Lacazette. You probably know what I'm going to say here. Arsene Wenger consistently takes him off in the 70th minute or around the 70th minute. Why? Can anyone explain to me, especially if we're not winning the game, why he thinks bringing Giroud on and taking Lacazette off is a good idea? Every now and again, I think there's been 1 or 2 occasions where we are drawing or losing the game and he'll have both of them on. I get that. But you don't take your star man off. Your top scorer, your record signing, you don't take him off in the 70th minute. Do you know what happens to teams after the 70th minute? When they start to tire, that is when extremely good strikers, poachers, the type of striker like Alexis, that's when they thrive. When the enemy team, the opposite team I should say, are exhausted after chasing the ball for 70, 80 minutes. When it gets into those last few moments of the game, that is when those types of strikers score their goals. And it pains me to see Lacazette taken off. He must be so frustrated. If we're going to take Lacazette off, we better be winning, okay? Put it that way, because if we're not winning the game, yes, throw Giroud on, but go 2 up front. Put Lacazette up with him. That is it's something that's grinding my gears, and I really hope it changes, because Lacazette hasn't been seen as a massive success compared to Salah, Morata, okay? Because he may not have as many goals as he should have. I think he would have at least 5 or 6 more goals for Arsenal if he wasn't consistently taken off in the 70th minute. It's just driving me mad. So please, Wenger, at some point this season, can we stop that? Can we? It'd be great. Fair enough if he's looking tired, if he's not having a good game, or if we're winning 3-0. Yeah, why not? Take Lacazette off, save him for the next game. But if we're drawing, if we're struggling, or even if we're winning 1-0, but we look like we're going to need another goal, you take him off and I will snipe you. I will hire a sniper rifle. I will go to... I'm going to stop. just please stop it. But in general, I thought today was a pretty poor game. I'm just very relieved that we got the result. We have moved back up into that top 4. And of course, Tottenham have dropped points tonight. Man City have steamrolled them. I've only seen the highlights, but Man City, I mean, they are something else. You know, you can talk about the Arsenal Invincibles team. And you know what? Man City, they won't go the whole season unbeaten. I'm pretty sure. Okay, actually, I don't know, they might. But I'm pretty confident that that's not going to happen. But even if it doesn't, it is still a better team. Oh, is it? Oh, I don't know. It's so difficult. I tell you what, let's put it down to a vote. In the comments below, guys, would you rather play... No, actually, no, we shouldn't say would you rather play for. Who do you think is the better squad? The Arsenal Invincibles team, the team that went the whole season unbeaten. I've got my thing hanging up on my door. I can tell you right now. Play 38, 126, draw 12, lost none. Okay, it won't ever be done again. Or it might be this season by Man City. Which team's better? That Arsenal team or this City team? I think man for man, I want to say quality-wise, the Man City squad is up there. And you could say they're playing, I don't want to say better football, but definitely more efficient football. But there was something about that Arsenal squad. They were so explosive and they were really, really tight at the back. We had a solid defence. I feel like Man City, they're very top-heavy, aren't they? They do look leaky at the back every now and again. So yeah, let me know what you think. But let's talk about Man City and Spurs, because I have my doubts that City will go unbeaten. I don't think they will. But if anyone's going to do it, it's them. And I think when you go through that team, there's a couple of players that I really want to talk about. De Bruyne, David Silva, those two, for me right now, and yes, okay, you've got Salah, you've got Hazard, they're also playing very well. But for me right now, in the Premier League, there are two players that are a distance above the rest. And that for me is De Bruyne and David Silva. And for me, it's completely down to Pep Guardiola. Of course, they're great players, but Pep has done something to this City team. Maybe he's given them all crack cocaine before the match. I don't know, but they're just insane. Kevin De Bruyne needs 5-star skills. Not 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. Please give it back to him, EA. He needs it. David Silva and him, they are just... Okay, this is where my doubt comes from. If one of them or both of them get injured, I don't think Man City will be able to go unbeaten. If they're going to do this, if they're going to be unbeaten for the rest of this season, those two players need to be 100% fit. You need Jesus and Aguero both scoring. But the other player I want to talk about is Sterling. Now, Sterling has had, I would say, a bit of a tough career at City. You know, up until the beginning of this season, maybe towards the end of last season, he was getting a lot of criticism. And I think it was fair. I think that Sterling, he's always been a great player. There's no doubt about it. He's one of England's best young talents, but he never had the end product. He would get assists and the odd goal, but he wasn't consistently scoring, which is what, you know, a Sterling type player should be doing. You know, he's playing out wide, but he's always going inside. He's always popping up in the areas where you'd expect someone to finish, but he wasn't. He was getting a lot of criticism. Everyone's saying, why leave Liverpool? When you were getting, first team football every week, and you were playing at striker sometimes along with Sturridge, you know, and it was incredible to see. And since going to City, he wasn't really their main guy. But now, look at him. Something's happened to that kid. I don't know what it is. I can't believe I'm calling him a kid when he's only a little bit younger than me. Sterling's younger than me, and he's playing for Man City, and he's top scorer. It's crazy. But for me, Sterling, De Bruyne, and David Silva, they are the reason that Man City are doing so well this season. And Sterling, for me, you know, if you're going to put a price tag on a player, and it's upwards of, let's say, 70 million. There's not many in the Premier League that would get that price. Maybe 20 or so. Sterling's up there. He must be one of the most expensive players in the Premier League right now. If you wanted to sign Sterling, I think alongside with Coutinho, which is looking like, you know, if he wants to go to Barcelona in January, it's going to be 140 million, which is incredible. You've then got Kevin De Bruyne. I'm probably going to miss out quite a few. Hazard would easily be over 100 million. There's a lot of players, I would say about 20 or so, that go for that crazy amount of money. But Sterling, his price has doubled. Quite literally. Last season, you might have been able to pick him up for, what, 40 million? Something like that. But now, good luck, getting him for less than 80. No chance. He is unbelievable, and it's so exciting for England fans. Going into the World Cup next year, I forgot about Harry Kane and Dele Alli. I mean, they're probably up there as well. The fact that we've got an informed Harry Kane, we've got an informed Sterling, and of course, this is right now 6 months prior to the World Cup. But if they can keep this form up, we've got a seriously good chance of getting past the group stages. That's as good as it's going to get for us, I think. But we really do have a great chance. And I'm actually hopeful for the first time in many years that we're going to go with a fresh squad, a young squad. Maybe experience will be an issue. But I don't know. Any team with Harry Kane, Sterling, it's a good setup. It really is. I think that's going to round up today's video. I need to apologise again. I haven't been able to get career mode up. It's my fault, guys. I am going through a really kind of shitty time in my life right now. I am going to make a video explaining it, but if you want a quick explanation now, basically I've had a tummy issue for about 6 weeks now, and I think I'm almost there. I think I almost know what it is. I've been to countless doctor's appointments and all that stuff, and I'm sure a lot of you will know what this is, and maybe not a lot of you won't, but it looks like I might have celiac. Which is an intolerance, or you can't really have gluten in your diet. So that's where I am at the moment. It's making me very unwell, and some days I don't have the energy, or I'm not physically able to sit at my desk and edit for hours and play FIFA and project energy and happiness into the videos. It just doesn't work. So all I can do is apologise, and I hope that I'll be able to get career mode going up again soon. As of right now, I'm going to be doing these Arsenal reviews and the player top 10 countdowns because they're not too difficult to make. So hopefully you're okay with that whilst I'm on the mend. But I'm still in a bit of a limbo. I don't really know what's wrong with me yet, but it looks like I may have celiac disease, which is quite common for diabetics, which I am. So that's where I am at the moment. Hopefully you guys understand. Arsenal got the win today. Man City are going to win the league. They might go unbeaten. I'll see you in the next episode.